Hi everyone and welcome back to this week's new YouTube video. Guys, I've gone for a bit of the claw, you know that crocodile, I don't know how you say it, like the crocodile claw clip vibe. I don't think I've done it right because I've got this little bit just doing its own thing, but we're just going to go with it because we're trying to be Instagram famous, you know. But anyway, welcome back to this week's video. As you can probably tell, I've gone back to my old filming location. I did go a bit fancy with the last video, I'm not going to lie to you. I sort of went for a little bit of the editing and the music, and I changed my location. But for this video, I wanted to go back to the roots, go back to the basics, and just sit here and chat to you guys, which is what I love doing. That's what the main thing about this channel is, talking to you guys and just having conversations. I know I did love filming last week's video with the outfits, and I will be doing that a lot more frequently. I'll be doing every other week or so, popping in a little fashion video, you know, styling tips, that kind of thing, because I love doing it. So, and last week I did want to apologise as well. I did not film a video last week because I was back in school, so it was really busy, and honestly I just didn't really have any inspiration for content because I was so busy thinking about school and thinking about different things I had to do for that. So please forgive me, but I'm back this week. This week I decided that I wanted to do a bit of a similar video to one that I did probably about a month ago. Can we believe this? A month ago. Which was a video on body image and mental health. Now, I wanted to add on that video because I got a lot of feedback from you guys that was so positive and so lovely, saying how you felt that it was great that there was somebody else who felt the same way and how it made you feel much better, and I love that. That's what I want to do this channel for. So I wanted to talk about that again, but this time I did want to talk about body confidence as a general topic. So I'm moving away from the kind of body image discussion and more into how you can feel more confident in your body and little steps that you can take to become more confident in just your general self. So I did put on my Instagram a little question box, and I said if anyone has any ideas for topics, so I'll be weaving in those topics that you guys have suggested. But yeah, so I thought we'd just crack on with the video. Let me just have a little drink because I'm not drinking enough at the moment, you guys. They went all over me. Little drink. Okay, so basically, for my first topic, I did want to cover one that came up quite a few times on my Instagram when I asked for some suggestions, and that is social media. So obviously, a lot of you will know that social media is a massive part of our generation at the moment, especially during lockdown. I feel like the usage of social media has gone through the roof. My screen time has literally become so many hours, it is ridiculous. But the main thing, I think, is that the kind of the suggestion is that you guys want me to talk about social media in relation to body image and body confidence. So social media can be a really negative and also positive thing in regards to body image. So, and I think that is entirely dependent on who you're following and what kind of message they're sending across. So if you're following individuals that are promoting an unhealthy body image, you know, something that is for kind of encouraging you to either lose weight or, you know, change your body to match their appearance, that is obviously very negative. But there are also some stars, for example Malin Anderson, I don't know if any of you guys know her, she was off Love Island, who are massive promoters of body image, and she just promotes the idea that you need to be confident in your body because it's beautiful and it's taken you through so much, and I think she's an amazing influencer. She's just a beautiful person to follow because her energy is just so contagious. And honestly, she's a beautiful person. But yeah, so social media, it can be a really, really negative thing. If you're going on social media every day, I'm going to say particularly Instagram, and you're looking at people and you're thinking, oh, I really want to be like her, I want her body type. The difficulty is with social media, you don't know what that person is feeling when they've posted that image. So I could post a picture, for example. I could be going out, I could be, you know, really feeling, you know, super confident, but then I could, in the next following day, be thinking, oh, I really want to look like so-and-so, and I've done that before, you know, I've posted a picture of myself, and I've been really confident, and then the next day I've gone on social media, and I've thought, oh, I don't like this photo, I want to look like this person, I want to look like that person, and I think the main way that you can use social media productively to overcome any feelings of, you know, anger towards your body is that you need to be following people who have a positive image and like a positive mindset towards their body. So I think people that promote health over image, I think that's the most important thing, is that you want to be following people that are healthy and that are promoting loving your body and just really eating foods that make you happy rather than foods that are restricting you. And I think that's really important to follow those type of people. I did a massive cleanse at the start of lockdown, and I followed a load of really positive influencers that were all different types of body shapes. You know, some were my size, some were more curvy, you know, some were smaller, more petite than me, and I wanted to cover that whole range so that I can just see and appreciate the different forms of the female body. Do you know what I mean? Like, just see the different types of women that are, you know, just loving their natural shape, because that's the key, is that you need to, the aim is to be confident in your own personal shape rather than aspire to be somebody else's shape that you've seen on social media. You want to see influencers of a range of body types because they're in their own skin, and that's, you know, we're all different body sizes, we're all different shapes, and that doesn't mean that some people are more attractive than others, or that some people are, you know, more likely to be, you know, get the likes and get the subscribers and stuff. That's not the case. So I wanted to have a little look on my Instagram to kind of show you some guys that I think you should follow. So there was one amazing one called, let me have a look. Okay, so the one that I absolutely love is this here? Yes, okay, so the one that I'm absolutely loving at the moment is called Vivian Horn. So it's Vivian and then Horn with 2 O's. She is kind of your typical influencer. She has a lot of like aesthetic photos and everything, but she also incorporates a whole lot of stuff on like body image, and she is just amazing. You know, I'll just show you one of her images. So she'll sort of post like something like this, like a little bikini photo, but then next to it she'll post like the realistic kind of image that she's putting across. So I absolutely love her. As I also said, love Malin Anderson. She's also an amazing advocate for, you know, just being confident in your body. But there's loads of other influencers out there that are doing the same thing. A lot of them promote each other, and it's just really, really positive. So to kind of wrap up that section on social media, I think the best thing to do is to follow women who are uplifting and who are confident within their own bodies, because it is contagious to see people loving and appreciating their bodies and all that they've taken them through. So that's what I'm going to say on that. And I think it's really difficult to sit here and say to you, oh, don't let social media get to you, don't look at those models and think, oh my gosh, I want to look like her, but just try and appreciate your own body and what it's done for you, because we're not all the same shape, and that's a beautiful thing, because it would be really boring if we were all the same shape. So yeah, that's my advice for you. I will obviously put those influencers in the description bar so you guys can check them out. Vivian is a beautiful soul and she is just amazing, so I could not recommend her account more. Okay, so the next one I'm going to talk about is, I haven't actually thought about this, I really do need to actually plan these videos before I do them. Let's have a think what I'm going to do. I think I'll just do a little bit of like a general chat on like body confidence, you know, in itself. So obviously I can only talk from my personal experience. Like I said in the last video, this is all my personal opinions and experiences, that you do not have to listen to this, or you don't have to agree with my opinions, but this is just my personal experience. So I've always been particularly small, I've always been very tall, but very thin, and there have been occasions where I've looked on Instagram and just seen, and even girls in real life, like they'll walk past me and I'll be like, oh my god, like I'd love a bum like that, or I'd love to be curvy like that. And I spent a whole lot of time trying to get that shape, trying to have the tiny waist and the big bum, and some girls have it naturally. They are thriving curvy queens, and I'm in awe, but I had to accept that I will never be that shape, and I can't make myself be that shape, and actually I was making myself unhappy trying to achieve that look. But I also have been in the opposite direction, so I've also been in a situation where I've wanted so badly to maintain a really, really tiny figure that I've constantly thought about it every single day, and I've been thinking about it, and I've been kind of watching my calories and monitoring my calorie intake all the time, and that is also completely not a healthy way, like a healthy relationship with food. So I've been kind of on the two kind of extremes. One wanting to completely change my figure entirely, and the other one trying to maintain it desperately. But in the last few months, I've honestly taken some small steps to just really accept how I feel about myself. So I started off doing a lot of workouts, and found that I was doing a lot of calorie burning, so like a lot of cardio, which is brilliant, but I actually ended up changing, so I made sure that I was working on my different body parts. So now I do a lower body workout, then an upper body workout, and then I just do like a whole overall workout, and then I'll chuck a little bit of cardio in on an occasional day if I'm just feeling, I need a little bit of, if you want to go out for a run or you want to go on the bike, that kind of thing. But I have found that just by valuing every exercise equally rather than favouring cardio or favouring glutes and leg gain, I've kind of reached a healthy relationship with exercise, and I don't know if that will help you guys, or if that's any advice that you might want to take, but I just find that really helped, because then you're focusing on every part of your body and you're not putting all that pressure onto one part. But I've also completely changed my relationship with food, which I think is a really positive thing. So now I'd never force myself to eat if I'm not hungry, but I also make sure that I'm having enough to sustain me throughout the day, because I never used to have breakfast, which is completely fine. Not everybody has breakfast, and that is completely okay, but I kind of now have my breakfast in the morning. If I'm not really feeling hungry for lunch, I'll maybe have a light snack or a light lunch, like some soup or something, and then I'll have my dinner. And I also make sure I have snacks throughout the day as well. But beforehand, I would literally be memorising what I had eaten in the day, and it's just, I'd be like, right, okay, so I've had this for lunch, so I can't have this snack, and I can't have this, and that is just, this new way of thinking has made me so much more comfortable, and I just feel so much healthier. I feel like, yes, I might be slightly bigger in certain places, but I feel like I'm so much happier, I'm just so much happier with just I don't even know how to describe it, but I think that's the two key areas, that if you're struggling with body confidence, the two areas to master are your exercise and your eating. I'm in no way a fitness instructor or a nutritionist, so I cannot offer anyone personal kind of advice, but it's really important that if you're working on your body confidence, you need to be confident in what you're doing with your body and what you're putting into it. So I think those two areas are really important. And also, I think it's just important to value yourself. When you wake up in the morning, have a little look in the mirror and say to yourself, do you know what? I look damn good. I'm looking good today. Because if you don't do that, then you're not appreciating yourself enough. And you'll slowly forget to do those little moments of appreciation throughout the day. So when you pass the mirror, just have a look in the mirror and say, do you know what? I look really good. So what if I've had cake today, or if I've had an entire pack of Golden Crunch biscuits? I'm not going to talk about that because that actually did happen. But but just tell yourself, just say, I look amazing today and I should be proud of myself for how far I've come. So it's just little appreciating yourself every step of the way. That's the main thing, because our bodies are pretty good. Like, come on guys, I mean, they've carried us through life. I mean, I'm pretty sure the general age group that watches this is probably like 17, 18. Maybe 15, 16 as well. I don't know kind of how to judge that, but you know, we've gotten pretty far, guys, and our bodies have carried us a long way. You know, they're pretty amazing. So I think we should it's all about just appreciating and accepting yourself as you are, because you can't change yourself. Just like you can change your personality, but I don't know many people who change their personality and are happy with it. So it's like your body, you can't change your body. You're born with your body, and if it changes naturally, that's amazing. And if it changes because you want it to change slightly or you want to achieve a different look, then that is also okay. But it's all about just letting the process happen and just letting things move ahead, which is brilliant. But I'm gonna have another drink because I'm really thirsty. So can I just say, these are really good. I have like maybe one of these like every 2 days. Peach iced tea from Lipton. They do lemon one as well, and they also do a green tea range, which takes a little bit of getting used to because it's like cold green tea, but I love it. I mean, it's like being on holiday. I used to buy, you know, when you go to like the I say like the European supermarkets, I used to buy like massive bottles of this, and I'd like stack the fridge up on the first day of holiday. But yeah, so I hope that some of that advice has helped, because obviously I can't, sadly, I wish that I could reach out to every single one of you and have conversations with you, but if anyone wants to message me, drop me a DM and we can just have a chat about things. I'm always open. Like, if you want to literally just hop on Instagram. If you've got me on Snapchat, drop me a message, and I am happy to talk to anybody about things like this, because it's a long journey. Like, body confidence does not come in 5 seconds. Like, it's a long journey, and it can be really difficult. Some days are going to be awful. You're going to wake up and you're going to think, I'm not happy at all. But it's all about looking forward and looking into the future and thinking, right, so I've taken these steps. I'm appreciating myself. I'm telling myself I look hot. I'm eating good. You know, I'm eating a lot of healthy foods. I'm nourishing myself. And then once those steps become part of your routine in your life, you will then get to exactly where you need to be. That's the thing. Your body will always take you to exactly where you need to be. But if you are dieting, or if you are, changing your exercise routine, that is amazing. Like, massive respect to you, because it's really difficult and you're trying to achieve your goals, and that is just brilliant. You know, it's okay to want to change your shape and want to do it, but all I am saying is that just try not to get obsessed with it. Try to just do it in a healthy and like a really, strong way, because otherwise you can become a little bit obsessed with it, and that's not healthy. But yeah, oh, can you see my teddy, guys? I swear that was on the bed then. That's really weird. I thought my massive teddy was on the bed. It's not. It's down here. The beaut. But so I really hope that you guys have been able to take something from this video today. It's a really hard journey, and I will be doing lots more videos on this, on different aspects of body confidence. I think if you guys want me to do like a video on food or a video on exercise, I can do my best. I mean, I'm no chef, and I'm definitely no Chloe Ting, but I can try and do a little videos on kind of some ideas I was thinking of doing, actually. I've got this new vegetarian cooking book, so I might be doing a cook with me little series, so you guys can laugh with me, not at me, but with me, on my cooking journey. So I might be doing that soon. We'll have to see. It could be interesting, guys, because I am awful at cooking. Like, everyone will tell you that I'm literally horrendous at cooking, but we're gonna give it a go. That's the main thing. Okay, so I hope you guys are okay. We're in lockdown obviously now. A lot of places are reopening. I'm going back to work soon, which is amazing because I really miss going to work. School obviously went back to school last week. Technically we're on summer holidays this Friday, but don't really know if that means anything because we've been on summer holidays technically since probably about March. But things are reopening and things are getting back to normal. I hope that you guys are able to see your family and friends now as well. Obviously you've got to stay socially distanced, but I'm hoping that your freedom is a little bit better now. But I just hope you're doing okay. And if anybody wants to message me, just any if you want to see any videos of me talking about different stuff, or if you want to just have a chat with me, please feel free to do so. I am always available, and yeah, I just love chatting with you guys. So let me know. Also, as a little quick note at the end of this video, I wanted to show you a podcast that I've been loving while we've been in lockdown. It's called The Girls Bathroom, with Sophia and Chintzia, my girls. And they do their podcast every Wednesday, and I've been listening to it every Wednesday since the start of lockdown. And it is amazing. It's so positive. They do girl talk and boy talk. If you're like a watcher of their channel, they used to do the videos of it, but now they do it on the podcast. And it's just really good if you're getting ready, or if you just, if you're just sort of in your room, not really doing anything, but you want to have something to listen to. It's so good. So I would definitely recommend that. And they're also really good because they do a lot of stuff on like friendships, and they cover a wide range of ages, which I think is amazing. So yeah, definitely go and check that out. Next video I'll be trying to get a bit more structure, but I'm like, I just ramble on for about 20 minutes and then that's about it. But I'm going to try and do another styling video for next week. I'm thinking maybe a night out styling looks. So we'll see that. We'll give that a go. But I am also having social distance drinks tomorrow, so I might do a get ready with me and then post it next Thursday. So we'll just have to see on that one. But I hope you guys have a lovely weekend and that you enjoy the sunshine that is seemingly coming out. And I will see you next Thursday for whatever video we do then.